Hello, OBS hates me. Let's test the voice for a second. All right, I'm pretty confident you can hear me now. Got the tests out of the way. Looks like, gosh, the stream's delayed a little bit. I was watching it on my end to make sure the audio is good, and we do have some issues with the separate tracks. I tried to put Spotify in its own track and the game audio on its own track. So when we switch scenes here in a second, I'll probably have to make some adjustments to get that going. Welcome in, everybody. We're gonna do some fun stuff tonight. Happy, what's happening? Yeah, I had my headphones in and I was watching on my phone this time to make sure that I could validate that the audio was working, but I was getting some really bad audio with the separate channels of Spotify. So let me get that fixed because I want to mute a couple things and make sure desktop is good. Get some game audio here. And let's pause. Yeah, we got game audio. Oh, we get to design ourselves again. All right, so today we're going to start a new series, and I'm going to walk through the process that I take of getting things set up. I'm kind of surprised this is like that, though, but kind of makes sense the way I have my mods separated out. So we have a game with very limited mods right now, and we will be adding to that here in a minute. And I do have the map picked out, but that's about as far as I've gone. I think we do that and then add a nice stash here. I don't remember how my facial hair is on this game. Go that, select color. Can't have separate facial hair color, that's disappointing. We will go right about there. Don't have any of our custom outfits. So we'll go with a good old. Let's see, what do we want to wear for a hat? We'll go basic. We'll go basic. I think it's this color we usually do. And we gotta always have gloves. I always have gloves. So we'll go there. We'll go light blue. We'll mix it up. All right, so we want to do this real quick, and then I want to jump in here. Extra time scales enabled, and oops, pause the game for now. Riley, how's it going? Savage, Happy, Kiefer, Bryson, Landon, G. I think I got everybody. Welsh, Sniper, Todd, Edward. Thanks for dropping in. So, the idea of this series, we'll start from the beginning, is I'm gonna, at the end, if we're successful, owned every plot of land. This map is called Pennsylvania. I found it on King's Mod. And one of the stipulations here is we're gonna start with nothing, but I started the game with nothing. The economy, we're gonna go normal. But for whatever reason, the map creator gives you items when you start this map. So if we go in here into the garage, we have some things. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here and we're gonna sell everything. Harvesters, yeah, just everything. This could be a little, tedious to start here. I'm not spamming. What's that about? So yeah, we'll get all these sold. Show how we deal with money after that. Some of the other, I guess I could talk a little bit about it. Some of the other stipulations I'm adding to this playthrough is no forestry work. So we're gonna start with absolutely nothing, no chainsaw, nothing at all. We're gonna start with contracts. So hopefully, with the time pause, we should be able to grab a couple of these contracts, and none of them are good. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. We'll have no money to start off with, so we might just have to skip a month. No harvesting contracts. I thought there was, Mr. Emu. Welcome. Dark Trigger, starting your own channel. That is awesome. All right, so we got that started. Did we get everything? Let's just double check. Back in the garage, we're empty, and I don't believe we have a plot of land that we own. So yeah, we're good. No land. Was looking around earlier. Looks like 28,000 is going to be the cheapest. We had a couple 28,000s. It's 86,000. This one's a little more. Yeah, so 8 and 9. It's probably our starting area. This house here, it's pretty nice. It's a nice little farm on this map in Pennsylvania here. So eventually it might be our goal to be able to purchase this. Oh, the other thing I need to do is get rid of the animals. Okay, so this is tricky. Let me turn on the indicators. I still don't see them because I don't own it. So these animals are here, but they show up. Oh, the chickens don't, but the cows show up as mine, which is really weird because I don't own any land. Pennsylvania is what it was called. I tried to get a command working for everyone, but I failed. Let me try it just in case. Yeah, subscribe to Happy Farms. But let me try to find a link to that, because the map might be the only thing that we use in this playthrough that's not on Mod Hub is kind of what I was thinking about. If I could spell Pennsylvania. I spelled that wrong. No, I didn't. So I believe it'll let me put comments or links in the chat. Looking at the description, it says it's based off of a small map in the United States based off of Kale's Plowing map. I don't know how you pronounce that. Thanks to Kale at this point for allowing me to use his map as a base map. Why Pennsylvania? Very easy. They are the most beautiful Amish farms. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't say which part of Pennsylvania that it's based out of, so not sure. Yes, alive. What were we doing? Oh yeah. Okay, so figure out these cows. Do we just leave them and not worry about it? I don't know if it's going to charge me money. Am I in the right spot? Here, they're over here, right? Yeah. So they're over here, and for some reason, we can sell these, I guess. Didn't sell. Okay, so now when we go in here, we have no animals, but we own a cow pasture. So let's go back to the map and see if we can figure out why. I mean, we don't own that. Very, very strange. To be happy to. Only the boys. Nobility. Thanks for stopping in. You haven't been subscribed for a year now. There's no physical way. Maybe 6 months. February we started posting, late February. All right, so we have $1 million. We'll take care of that. Trying to see if there's anything else that we need. So we've got a lot of comments about how we prep all these games and how to get everything started, and money-wise, you start with $0. We can start any month really if we want to. Some people will just waste money to try to get it there, but with the easy dev controls, mine is Shift F12. I'm not sure what everyone else sets that up at, but we will just come in here and set the money to 0. And it's obviously something you don't want to abuse because it will definitely take away from the fun of playing Farming Simulator if you just go in there and add money when you need it. I don't recommend it. And that roof doesn't have collision? Oh, wait a minute. That roof doesn't have collision. Been sub for about a month. Sounds right. Forgot to say since I haven't been around. Oh, congrats on the 12K. Thank you so much. It's been a shock to me. Posted my first FS22 video because you inspired me to make content out of it. I've been playing offline for a while, but it's fun to make videos. It absolutely is fun. One of your favorites, Only the Boys. Thank you so much. Xbox One. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly if the easy dev controls is compatible with that. Can we climb up this ladder? I'm like totally delaying now. Okay, so that gets that set up. Let's go ahead and save. And I'll kind of show, oh, there's other things we want to set up. So I want to come in here. We'll do one. We did the, yeah, economy I want is normal on this one. Seasonal growth, I think we're going to say yes. Snow will be on. Crop destruction, yes. Periodic plowing, yes. Field stones, no. Lime and weeds, yes. Dirt, normal. Automatic engine start, off. Stop and go braking, off. Fuel usage, we're going to go to normal. AI, we want all that as off. And money, dollars, and Fahrenheit and acres. That's how I play. Field info. All right, so let's get that saved. Play on mobile. How do you enjoy that? Okay, so now if we go into downloadable content and we look at what we have installed, we can see, and this one will be real easy for me to put a mod list together. I'm intentionally trying to do it that way so I can do it from day 1 of this series. Let's see. So far, we have, the only 2 are the ones on the top left here. You would have to download them from a third-party site, and I believe they are PC only. And then the packs that I've purchased that I'm debating if we're even going to use, but I'm going to have them enabled just because I added one of this little John Deere plow, as well as these cultivators here, and guidance steering so far. But let's go through and find a good amount here. Some of the things that we definitely want, and this one always trips me up to find here. I don't know why. Coursplay's a one on Mod Hub, right? Why does it never show up for me when I search? Oh, maybe because I'm searching under downloaded ones. There we go. So Courseplay, I definitely want to get that installed. I do not know Spencer TV. No, super bugged? What's super bugged? Just found out the other day you make great content. Bryson, thank you so much. I'm glad you've stumbled upon the channel. We don't want any of these. Challenge mode. What is that? I mean, I know who Spencer TV is. I don't personally know Spencer TV. I don't know Spencer. What else is an essential? I like going through the gameplay ones and seeing what's been added here. that I wasn't aware of. That I'm not playing with. Enhance animal system. We could add later. Time-saving stock check. We will definitely add that. Details, install. Add that to the list there. And let's see. I don't know, Happy, you got any suggestions in here that I should absolutely add? I like to add them as I go, so I'm trying to add the essentials to start with. We got course play. I want the unit converting one. I don't know if that's in here. I don't need Lumberjack because we have the easy dev controls. And we're going to try not to use Lumberjack at all in this, but we'll see. Start from zero. So start from zero is another mod that you could have used to do what I did. I use easy dev controls instead. Slip. Do not use slip destroy fields. That's what was messing up Cattle Ranch's grass field and the other fields as well. No teleport would be kind of cool for this playthrough, but I don't think I'll do that. Harvest mission fix. Let's see. Yeah, I think I do, besides equipment at this point, right? Like, there's some other quality of life things that we could add, and I do want the unit converting. I don't know what that's called, though. Maybe that's what it's called, and I'm almost down to it. Paint. Yeah. We want that. That is needed. Paint and terraform anywhere. Eventually, we'll probably use that. Transfer ownership we don't need. I know there's a ton. I'm spacing. Bank management. I don't know what that is. I do want real mowing, so we're gonna put real mower on there. Unit converter. Awesome. Thank you. Realism add-on. Let me know if the music's too loud, too quiet. It's pretty good in mine, but it's a different mix going through to you guys. Yeah. That worker made me really mad driving through the soybean field. Oh. I honestly, like, obviously, those of you who watch a decent amount of my videos know that I shut off, or I edit out a lot of the dead air, and when I saw the worker do that, I kind of wanted to play it out as natural as possible, so I did a little less editing there and a little more reaction. It's terrible. All right, well, real speed limiting, yeah, that one's going in. I didn't see that unit one. Is that? So that one I might have to go download or copy from another mod folder later on. Loan limit 10 million. We're gonna do no loans. I'll go over all the rules here in a little bit. Create field with cult, yes. I do play with that. With Nate, a couple weeks ago, I'll be recording something with him tomorrow. It's not a mod hub. Thanks, Happy. Thank you for the music check, too. Instant wash. That sounds great. So I think that's good to start with. So let's go back and look at our list now. And we'll start looking at some equipment here. So we got the stock check, course play, and real mower, real speed limit, create fields with cultivator, GPS, paint and terraform anywhere. What made me pick the name Socks Way Up? Well, I have another channel called Socks Way Up, and this is going back to like 2019. And I was trying to come up with a name because I was going to start streaming, and I started streaming on Twitch back then, playing City Skylines and iRacing, Minecraft, some random stuff, and just a lot of Be Too Happy. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. A lot of random ideas were being thrown out by a few friends of mine, and we had a coworker that liked to wear socks really high, and honestly, we just always called him Socks because that was a good way to reference him. And I just lost audio. What just happened? And it's back. I think the song ended, but my headset just my headset cut out. But yeah, so socks way up is, you know, pulling your socks way up. So that was the initial story, and I hated it. And then the reason I went with it is because when I was in high school playing basketball, I like to wear my socks high. There was a player on the Phoenix Suns. I'm from Phoenix. His name was Elliot Perry, and he pulled his socks up to his knees every game. So that's a little bit behind it. Small tractor. So again, I like to get what we need to start. And so after we do some contracts, we'll have to, you know, start with the tractor eventually. And eventually we'll probably add some better ones into the series. So I'm going to do like a live stream and a series at the same time. Oh, good. Thanks, Happy. I was watching the audio on OBS and it seemed to cut out too, but I think it was coincidence. So I'm gonna grab some of these classic John Deere ones and get them added, and then when we get to the point of buying one, we'll go with what feels good then. And then we'll avoid New Holland for now. These international series, let's add that. The 46. And I'm really just focused on small tractors for now. I'll add the medium size and larger ones later on. So we'll get that going. We'll get some gameplay in today too. I just want to get this set up and kind of document how I set these series up. And that should be good. And what else are we gonna need to start? Let's look at some cars. Do they add anything decent here? I did play Minecraft too, yep. Socks Way Up was definitely, Crafting with Socks was the channel. It's still out there. Who knows, I might get back to it. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's my TikTok, Socks Way Up is definitely all Minecraft. F-150 is on here? I've downloaded all my vehicles off other websites, so I never found any good ones here. All the Diamondbacks just hit back-to-back home runs. Too bad I don't have TV to watch my team play in the playoffs. Yeah, I don't see an F-150. Yeah, so I don't think we won't get to the point of needing that stuff. And honestly, everything else we could probably be good with. Let's get back in here. And everything should be selected. We should be able to just select everything. Deselect all. Select all. Is there anything I didn't want in here? I was questionable about the hay and forage pack because I'm not really sure that I'm familiar with that stuff, if it changes the game much. Imagine having a baseball team that made the playoffs. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, we're excited. Tank, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for enjoying the videos. The Cardinals will be back in like 2 years. Okay, Horseplay has a bug. Cool. All right, so time is still paused, and we had the unfortunate save. Oh, geez, time's paused and these contracts are going away. So if the idea of this, let me pull up, we got audio going. Let me pull up my notes of the rules. I put that in a note. All right, so start from scratch is a rule. I'm gonna change to that. Start from scratch is a rule. We're starting with 0 money, 0 anything. No car, no vehicle, no equipment. We're also going to play on the economy is going to be at normal. You know, once you buy a field, you keep it. You know, the whole goal is to own all the land, so there's no reason to do any like field flipping to make more money. Lime's on, periodic plowing's on, weeds is on, seasonal growth is on, no loans. If a plot is not numbered, you don't have to purchase it. I don't know. Did we have that scenario in this on this map? If it's not numbered, okay, so like these trees we don't have to own. 16 and 20 we don't necessarily need to own. And 2 up here. Yeah, this is a solo series that I'm doing. We're gonna play, once we start playing, the game's always gonna be at ×5, and leasing is allowed on this series. So what I'm hoping to do with this series is do some streams on it, as well as pre-recorded episodes. Kind of mix it up and just see how that goes for the channel, and if people hate it, then we'll just do streams of stuff and not split them into also a YouTube series. I was also thinking about pulling this recording down and re-editing it, but with the audio being messed up, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. And by messed up, I mean I was going to record it while we're streaming, and it has all the channels split for me so that my mic's on one channel and the game audio's on another channel, but the music's going to be in the background, so it'd be weird to cut it. But I might pull it down and do some edits. We'll see. So, I guess there's no rule about skipping days to see if contracts are better. So let's get started, and then we'll kick it up to ×5. I don't think the timing really matters that much. Sure, it's taking a while to simulate through a day, though. Okay, so we have negative money because we had a loan. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. We don't want to do that. Whoa. That's cool. Did my computer just lock up? I'm not going to be right back, but we're going to put it on that screen until I get this fixed. All right, let's refresh that. Gotta love live stream technical difficulties. And again, I don't know much about this map. I just found it today. Hopefully it's not buggy. Ripping that. Subscribe. Wow. That was on exiting the game, so I'm not too super concerned about that. But just to be safe, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna start over. Everything's selected, should be fine. Shouldn't be too bad. I should have installed start from, oh, the start from scratch doesn't completely work because the modder allowed equipment on that game mode. There we go. All right, so, hey, it saved that at least. Firm. And we will go in here and we will stop time. Extra, yep. And we'll look at contracts right away. There's a plowing contract. We're gonna we didn't hit the borrow button. Okay, let's get everything set up, and we'll try to do this as fast as possible. And hopefully all the dinging isn't too... Wish there was like sell everything option. That's a lot of dinging. Turn that down just for a second. Carter, what's happening? I remember that you remember the No Way Home. Yeah, the No Way Home was fun. Happy's in here. Happy was in there too. Okay. So apparently think that's about where I had the audio. But we're just not going to be able to get contracts on the first month of this playthrough. So let's go to, which is funny because when I did all my testing, it showed up right away. All right, let's repay everything so we don't have loans. Forget that you start with a loan when you do start from scratch. Okay, now we can go into easy dev controls. We'll set our money to 0, and maybe we should at the next month. Maybe we'll do that. Oh, ripping that. You don't need to spam subscribe. We don't need to do that. So we'll get in here, and hopefully there's a contract we can grab. Baling, some decent money. Harvesting, some decent money. Oh, they're going fast. Let's do this harvesting. No space for contract vehicles. Please move your equipment. What? Okie dokie. I had this problem. I had this problem on another map. What did we do to solve that? So the problem is the store location. And I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna save right now so we can have this as our. We're gonna load the game again here in a second. Where is the stores here? So there was too much equipment in that contract to, yeah, store deliveries is what we're gonna do. But there's not enough room here to get that contract. So if we came in here, like the harvesting had a lot of equipment, right? But if we went with this plow one, which 6 acres, I don't know if I want to put everyone through that, and the baling one would be pretty bad. Sowing 2 acres. So we borrow these items, we accepted it, and where did they go? So this isn't the store. Oh, we might be switching. We might be switching maps. Where? What? Is this map that broken? Where would they have? They didn't spawn. It said I clicked borrow. All right, let's test this out. We'll get the. Oh, I think someone grabbed it right before we did, is what happened. Because it like instantly went away. Borrow items. No, it's not enough space. Borrow items. It's active. Okay, they are here. But we don't want to plow that much. So we are going to exit the game again. And let's see if it's consistent. Oh, it worked that time. Have to go see you on the next video. Oh, have to go, Riley. I hope you caught you there. And the $10 million loan you had to pay off in part 2. Was there a previous message to that? Oh, I don't remember a loan in No Way Home. That was Family RP. I don't think we had a loan. So we're going to install store deliveries, and that will allow us to change to an open area to lease that and make sure that's selected, and hopefully it doesn't take very long to load. Oh, nothing about it's perfect. This is exactly why I really wanted to do this type of stream, was just to kind of show everybody that y'all can do it. Okay, so we have negative $1,515, which we're gonna give ourselves that back. Now, just to be safe, I have no idea where this is going to be. We're going to put that there. Actually, let's put it a little farther. And then let's go into these contracts and try to grab one. This harvesting one would be a good one. No space for vehicles even there? Oh, interesting. Let's go... let's find a place. So this just tiny map might be just an issue with that. Let's try that. Just trying random places here. Not enough room. What about out here? That's where I was, isn't it? It's not the same place. I don't know what direction it wants to send them. And again, this is only going to be an issue early on. Let's see if we can borrow. Why does that one fail? It did the same thing. Failing, not enough space. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And now my stubbornness is going to take over because I'm going to want to figure this out and make this work. Harvesting, borrow, not enough space. Please move your equipment out of the way. See, I would do fertilizing, but we don't have money for that. So I guess we're gonna plow a large field for a decent amount of money, but we get GPS at least. It's a pretty tractor. Get that hooked up, and then we'll figure out. Oh, is it right here? It's the field right here. Nice, 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 nice. Or Nate would get mad at you for buying things and said not to. Yeah, that was season 1. Yeah, we kind of reversed course there in season 2. You know, and I think we probably lost Happy because I think they are recording tonight. So how do you... Oh, I didn't get the unit convert one. Yeah, we'll get that later. I haven't done a contract in forever, so I would imagine we only have to do like a certain percentage of this. Oh, that's terrible. And we have... Oh! We didn't start the time yet either. We need to get all of our economy set up right. That threw me off when it failed. Okay, we want to go to normal. I want fieldstones off. And I think fuel was the only other thing I changed. Yeah, save that. Oh, you're sick? That sucks. Hope it's not a long sickness and you get better real soon. Oh man, I haven't used one of these plows in forever. How are you? You don't really go around corners in these, do you? Oh, I was hoping not to do plowing, but apparently, maybe this will be just a stream trial of how I set things up. But yeah, hopefully everyone got a good understanding of that and kind of sees the trial and errors. Happy says he's sick, so I'm sick now. Throat started hurting. Flip the plow. Lower the plow, fold the plow. See, I never found the... So I want to stay on the inside like this and have the plow the other way. Why doesn't it show me rotate plow? It is there. Slow modder. Message retracted. That's cool. So like this. Okay. Make it easier. Kuiper, enjoy the homework. That is important. Priorities. Oh, and then you know what? Let's do this. Let's get this turned on. 10 feet? Is that right? And then, yep, thought I did that wrong. And there. Oh, I didn't do the offset though. Oh, so that's funny. Turning is a lot easier this way. It seems that way already. Why is it green like that? That's cool. Turn that off. A little cheat mode there, but it's not cheating. Yeah, so what else about this series? This is a big field to plow. And I don't even think it was for much money. That's real sad that the harvesting ones, but once we get our own equipment, we can do contracts, but that's rough. I gotta find an area to maybe clear out. And maybe the store deliveries will work there. Oh, let's start the time too. Times 5. That taken care of. It's still just like, this is gonna take forever. So how's the quality of the video on the stream? That's one thing I did not check before, as I'm gonna have to figure out a ton of things to talk about now that we're gonna be plowing for the rest of the stream pretty much. Only the boys, no worries. This port looks sweet though, or everything by this lake here. I didn't decide, you know, leasing is allowed, workers are allowed, but at a financial loss, right? And I'll have to make sure course play is set up to where if we're doing a course, it's charging me as well. Looks great, awesome. Yeah, this isn't gonna be this is not gonna be quick. But that's okay. So how's everyone doing? So once we do the outside here, like, since it's a contract, does it even matter? Like, excuse me. You know, somewhat of a perfectionist, but I'm not. So I'm contracted to do this, and once I get enough done, they're just going to be like, I'm happy with that. So if I do right here, it's not going to be that big of a deal. If Happy You're Still Here is how you is 1080p, and it looks good too, though. So do I always want it on the right side, or is there a when would you flip it if that's easy to explain? Hello, Joel. This will reiterate a little bit here. Try to own all the land, so eventually this will be a field that we will own if we're successful. I mean, there's no reason not to be successful, right? It's just like, how long is it going to take? And maybe we should have put a time limit on it. Might have been an interesting concept. So I'm hitting Alt-L, and I'm using GPS, and that's telling me where my next row would line up. And then I can hit 3 on the keyboard, and that gives me cruise control, so it makes it somewhat easier. You flip it when you go back and forth. You want it tracked. You want the tractor on the plowed part. You want the tractor on, that makes sense. And you want the wheel on the right here to be on the non-plowed part like it is. Okay. So how will GPS handle this? Yes, we're redoing this row. Joel, thank you so much. I love making them. I have a blast. So thankful I found this game when I did, because it's been a lot of fun. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to... You don't want to do the skip rows when you're plowing. That just doesn't seem to make sense. So now here we'll want to hit B. We'll want to flip it. Then lower it. And GPS handles it. Very cool. So Alt L, shut that back off. The other thing I did earlier is I hit Alt End, and that will switch it 90 degrees. Hey, we're 10% done already. That's not terrible. Oh, Dark Trigger, most likely not. Trying to lighten my schedule and focus on some other things that are not video games. All right, let's see if we can do it without the guidelines. So it should be line 3. So now we go here. Lower it. Oh, do we get too far? Nope. Oh, there we go. I'll get turning around in this quicker. It's the first time I've done that on a plow. I mean, I typically don't even use plows. Tristan. What's happening? My algorithm is all farm sim now. Too many. Yeah, I'm pretty much the similar way. I had to do this in real life. It took 7 hours straight in our tractor. If you want to see, just look up. Oh. Let me check. I might check that out later. But I think the idea here, and gosh, I want to look up who made the comment, was to do a series where you actually start with nothing and you just do contracts to get money. And you don't cut down trees because you can speed it up really too much. And it just doesn't seem to be the best for all the time. Like, you know, the rags to riches or survival challenges, they have their places with the forestry work, but I wanted to mix it up. I wanted to make it a little different and start something new. Hey Carter, it took 10 hours on our farm with 3 bottom plow. WD? I don't know what that means. Oh, like a 3? Oh. How many acres are we talking, Carter and Brandon? All right, what's the, see, this is the patience gets here. 13%, oh my goodness, we're gonna be here all night. When I start a new map, I usually do it the same way, buy the contracts. Nice. I thought I hit B already. There we go. Gosh, that's so cool. I would love to... One day I'll have some equipment like this in real life. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps the streamer in its algorithms. It sure does. It sure does. Let me see if I can see... Where are we at? $46 likes? We can do better than that. We just tilled up a garden like this weekend, 20 by 20. But it took about 30 minutes. Could imagine giant fields. Yeah, that's some patience and some skilled drivers too. 21 acre field. Gotcha. We have a plot of land out here that is 21 acres for hay that a farmer takes care of for us. Eventually I want to take over it, but it is what it is for now. Need equipment, need startup funds. We'll get there eventually. Whistling diesel? Is this 74? Nice. Hello, everybody. All we're doing is plowing this field that is gonna, oh my goodness, look at how much farther we have to go. So it makes me, like, while this is going, it makes me want to look at the map and see where we could cheese some land to open up wide enough to possibly do some dropping off of borrowing items. Yeah, we could do that. My friend lives in on a farm and it took 12 hours to plow a field. That's just rough. We owe 15 acres that we rent out, usually just corn and bean ground. Thank you, Tank. All right, lift, rotate, slow down, back up. We're making progress. We're getting there. Lock in the GPS coordinates, lower the plow, keep going. Oh, you know what else we could do? What is the recommended speed is 12. So let's lower cruise control down to 12 miles an hour. Not that the tractor can do that, but I think we gained an extra mile per hour there by doing that. More than 100-acre farm? Yeah, that's good size. That's good size. Is it one field or... one field? Just got out of the fields for the day. An easy... Respect, Cameron. Respect. We bought 11 acres in June. Congratulations. Hay, cotton, soybeans. Oh, that's exciting. I guess if you know what you're doing and you're not nervous for it being your first time, I could see it being relaxing. Kind of like this game is super relaxing for me. A little dead air there. 30 acres down, 40, another 40 to go. Woo. Only the boy says multiple fields. That makes sense. Is not relaxing never? Not any part of it happy? Oh, wrong button. 20%. We're getting there. 20%. Fixing fences and working with livestock all summer. Yeah, that's some real hard work. That's some real hard work. I watch FS videos and go to sleep. I should start playing myself. You should. You really should. Let's check the score. My text messages are going crazy. Did we come back already? Diamondbacks are winning 4-3. Let's go. Let's go, D-backs. Oh, this doesn't... I think the music changed and I might not be playing... Uh-oh, I gotta check that. Get going on the next path first. I don't think that playlist already ran out. Oh, nope, that's the pass we were just on. I really, really feel silly about doing this plow job. We should have got... And it's only going to pay us like $2 grand. That's the one we just did too. So we want to be on 10 here. There we go. Lower and go. Go forward, please. All right, let me check Spotify real quick. Oh, no, we're still good. Okay. Okay, okay. Whew. Put that back up there, too. Show the music. Yeah, I mean, Harris Heller stuff, like, you can download the license and upload it to YouTube if they do ever try to demonetize you. And I put the music right there because then it's not in the way when I open up this screen. Thought it was pretty cool. But there is some better music on Epidemic Sounds, which a lot of us use to add to our videos, that I do want to download, similar to what Happy's doing with his live streams. So yeah, harvesting would have been a lot more entertaining, I think, but it is what it is. I think in a second here I might break away and try clearing out some land just to see if we can get the store deliveries to work with borrowing items. Oscar, how's it going? That tractor really looks like a rattlesnake and a lizard, the way it was swinging, the way it has a swing. I don't know anything about the brand Dudes Far, but they seem pretty nice looking. Only the boys, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy dinner. Maybe we'll be here, maybe we won't. I'm not sure how long we'll be going tonight. I mean, it looks like we're making more progress than we are, so we're starting to pick up speed here. Colt, there's no late. No late. HK Outdoors. What am I running into? Is it the end of the map here? Welcome. You love Whiskey RP? Thank you so much. I'm glad that series has turned out as well as it has. Kind of scaled back a little bit on the roleplay in season 2. But I think it's still good. Maybe we'll bring back some craziness later on in the season. So I'm trying to think, store deliveries doesn't require roads. Why would it not have enough space? I don't know if there's anything in these logs that would tell me next time I try that. Just got back from so many actual farmers in here. So much respect to y'all. Caleb, no worries. Cole, I'm going to use this map on my new series on YouTube. Yeah, it's Pennsylvania. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I stumbled upon it this morning when I was starting to prep for this, and I was gonna do something totally different. We're gonna prep for the next season of Farm Rescue, and I saw the size of this map and got inspired to do this instead. Why do I keep doing? We're on 13. There we go. Oh, yep, it's for contract work. Put that down too soon. But yeah, thanks to everyone popping in. So the idea of this playthrough is to own everything on the map. Saw it on... Oh, that gives you a good idea how much we have left. I saw it on Reddit, I believe, was someone called it the Empire Challenge. So it's not too much land. I don't think it'll take us too long to get through that. And we'll do a mixture of streams and pre-recorded videos that I'll put out on YouTube on here. But we're about an hour in too. Yeah, Farm Rescue's coming back. I'm just trying to really get at a good idea to make it as unique as possible. We're at 30%. You had to do math? Hey. Math is important. But this is way better than what I had to do today. I had to sit in 8 hours of meetings. It was very, very boring. Yeah, I do want to bring back Farm Rescue and do a totally different concept. Been throwing some ideas out in my head, just haven't come up with one that I feel like is good enough to do a series on yet. They all seem really like repetitive, broken down farm, run down farm, help them. Just got to come up with some twists and a little bit more storylines, I think, for a series like that to actually work. Hi from Norway. Welcome in. Let's go. My family and I farm over 300 acres of land in Pennsylvania. My son told me about you, and right now we're watching you. Awesome. My mom's from Pennsylvania. All her family. So it has somewhat of a special place in my heart. Yeah, go D-backs. Beat them Brewers. It was King's Mod. Is it .com? Kingsmod.com? Kingsmods.net. I'll just put the actual map link in here. And then you also need another mod that comes with it. Let me see. I don't want to. Let me get to the end of this row here, and then I'll grab that other link. Let's see. What was it called? Give me just a second. And this one is required as well. Oscar, thanks for popping in. Have a good night. Brody, hello from Canada. Oh, I'm gonna butcher your Walters. Steven, hello from Belgium. That's what I love about YouTube, is the international connections you can make. So neat. Why are you going that far over? There we go. Do I have a good subsoiler mod? Honestly, not really. I don't usually use subsoilers. I usually use cultivators. I haven't completely populated the mods I'll be using on this playthrough yet either. All right, we're gonna need a break from this in a minute. It's almost 10 o'clock on the game, not in real life. Well, it's almost 9 for me. Let's see, what do we have? 35, oh no. We're gonna get through this and not accidentally jump out of the tractor. The thing is, like, so you're simulating a month, right? You're not simulating a day. So this contract's gonna make us, oh, it was $6 grand. I thought it was $2 grand. Okay, no complaints. I don't know, would that be enough to start buying a tractor? It's like 12 grand unless we added some other ones. So 12,000 is about what we're gonna be looking at for one of our first tractors on this playthrough. Oh, a member. Look at that. Okay, flight medic, dunk, flight medic. Thank you so much. That I need to get notifications and stuff for that. That's the thing I was trying to figure out this today, and I could not get Streamlabs to connect correctly. I might try some other tools later on. I might get mad enough and write my own bot. Only the boys, you eat fast. 3 a.m. in Norway, yeah, that sounds about right. Have you become a partner yet? I would think you could by now. Yeah, I'm a partner, yeah. Rhode Island? Know some people there. I do know some people there. It's getting a little warm in here. Flight paramedic. Oh, you're a flight paramedic in real life. Well, that's... I don't even know what that means. So, like, you're a paramedic that's on for the military? Alabama, yeah. Oh, Giant? Yeah, that's a good question. Giants partner or YouTube partner? See, it feels like we're more than 40% there. Is this also going to be one of those maps where we're going to get done and it's not going to give us full credit for it? It's possible. Let's look at it on this view. Yeah, that looks like more than 40% to me. Yeah, there is such thing as Giants partnership. Oh, that makes sense. That is an extremely important job, and thank you for your service, because without people like you, we would kind of be screwed. Probably see some really ugly things and some really awesome things with the ability to help people. Thank you so much. I want to do collabs so bad, but I doubt I'm going to be able to do one. My mom is overprotective and disagrees. Yeah, that comes with time. That comes with time and age. Don't rush anything. And stay safe, because you can never trust or know who to trust these days. So your mom's not being overprotective. She's just being a mom. Good evening, Wesley. Yeah, I don't know much about the Giants partnership, but I am not. Oh, I guess I technically am. I did sign up for it, but I didn't look into how to use it or take advantage of it or anything. Just don't publicize any of that stuff, really. 22, is that the lane we're on? Feels about right. 21? No, see. No, I want... Alright, me and GPS are fighting now. I wish I know. Man, I'm still hung up on the flight paramedic and how important that is. and how terrible I am at turning around. Oh, that's another one I want to get is there's a mod to, yeah, we're stuck on the edge of the map there, I think. No, 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 no. You stay there. Why? Who folded you? You wish you knew. I didn't know how to when I first started. I just started watching YouTube videos on how to edit and found free editing software to start with, and then just try to get better at every single one. Oh, someone asked where I'm from. I'll get back to that. Have you ever been outside the US, like traveling? So my company has a department in Ukraine, and actually 5 years ago to this week, this exact week 5 years ago, I was in Ukraine meeting people and talking with them. Then and then I've been to Mexico. I'm from Arizona originally. I guess that leads into the other question. I'm from Arizona, born and raised. I've recently moved to the UP, Upper Michigan, and to my wife's hometown, and we've been here for almost 2 years now, and I'm loving it. It's a totally different pace of life and change of lifestyle for me. Oh, I just plowed that. Look at that. Just plowed that area. I wonder if some of that grass is counting. So yeah, now I live in the UP, all the way from Arizona. Dunk. I'm looking to get out, unfortunately. Almost 30 years is taking a toll on me, and I'm only 40. You started when you're 17? Oh. Ah, that'll do it. You've definitely seen some stuff then. Yeah, YouTube's fun. I enjoy it. I never thought the channel would take off like this one has. You know, partially did it for wanting it to take off, partially for kind of documenting this time in my life. I was spending so much time playing video games as an adult, and thought it would be cool to kind of document it for when I'm old and can't play video games anymore. GPS is being mean to me tonight. I think it's these close rows, really, though. I want 24, lock it in, lower it. But yeah, so that's why I kind of started, and it's fun. I paid someone on Fiverr to edit my first video. It can be expensive, but there were some really good editors out there. There really is. Charles, how's it going? There's some really good editors out there. Nate is blessed with a very good editor in Isaac. I actually enjoy that part of the process, so I don't think I'll ever... I won't say never. I don't like saying never for anything. I think it's time for a score check, though. All right, 4-3, middle of the fifth. There any Brewer fans out there? Hope you lose. So if we go all the way there, it works. Interesting. Oh, you want me to fix those two areas? I can. Happy knows that when we were doing one of the, and they've been semi bothering me as well. When we were recording, gosh, was it the last 60s video that we did together? There were some areas that weren't completely plowed, and I absolutely had to take care of it. What software did you settle with? The free one, I used DaVinci Resolve for 2.5 years. I recently switched to Premiere Pro, and I'm paying for the monthly thing to get Photoshop and everything. So I'm using Premiere Pro today, but there's some things about DaVinci Resolve's free version that I think are way better than Premiere Pro, and there's some things about Premiere Pro that I feel are just kind of missing in Resolve. How did I meet Happy? We were recording Gold Rush with Nate. That's how we met. I'm playing with farming friends while watching. That's sick. All right, so these two right here, we want to clean these up. But now, look at that. Oh, the pattern's going to be, like, if it's OCD, the pattern's going to be even worse. It's not that noticeable. So my fear that this map isn't set up right is starting to kick in. We're at 51%, and to me, it looks like we're well more than 50% done with this. It was the last, 60s video. No, it was bothering me too. I was trying to ignore it. But we might have to get every little speck of the field plowed to get this contract to actually get resolved here. Charles, you have something on your computer or whatever you're using that has messages sent multiple times. I've noticed that on comments too. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's not looking good. And see, and this is where the dev controls are definitely going to be used on this playthrough. If that happens, I'm still getting paid for it. Love the music. Sweet. Do you know what it is? Only the boys. I'm sorry. I don't know what that question means. My brain isn't remembering what that could have meant. You know, when I'm supposed to be sleeping is when I get to watch most of the YouTube videos that I watch too. And then I can't figure out why I can't sleep at night. Oh, I probably wanted the plow on the other side to do this. I don't know why this made sense in my head. Do you know what it is? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I wonder if this contract is including the area. God, I bet they just didn't set up this map correctly. They probably never made it through testing, and that's why it's not on Mod Hub. For me it was. DaVinci Resolve was pretty easy to learn. I have off and on been editing videos for pretty much my whole adult life, so that might be why. And I can't remember them off the top of my head, but there are some really, really good YouTubers that can walk you through the most basic stuff of editing videos on DaVinci. Especially the very, 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 very beginner stuff that I found somewhat boring. But it was still very enlightening. Enlightening? I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for. There's really good content out there to really help and speed up the process. A lot of the things that I would do is, like, I would want to do something editing and I would look up how to do that. So I already knew the basic stuff. I don't know anything about Roblox. I don't know what's wrong with the glitch. I don't know if you saw my reply and was replied again. How many are in FFA? FFA. Well, I'm going to go film my video. Holt, enjoy. Yeah, get Happy them subs. Happy also has a Happy Farms time-lapse channel and the roleplay channel. Trying to get that roleplay channel monetized here. So if you're wanting to help out Happy, go watch all of his videos on the roleplay channel and get him that watch time. Yeah, this contract's... Oh, we missed one. We missed a spot. This contract's not looking good. There's no way we're only sitting at 63. It seems like it's going up faster now. It's going to get like 85 when we're done, though. I was an officer in FF. Future Farmers of America? Is that what that means? How was your day, Chris? It was very boring. Sat in 8 hours of meetings, and now we're playing Farming Simulator, so it's much better. Say I've watched each cattle 3 times? What are you listening to my voice that much for? Now, the one thing I can't remember about DaVinci is how crazy your computer setup has to be for it to work good. I know Premiere Pro, it seems like it does need to have a pretty decent computer to work well, and mine struggles at points even though I spent a decent amount of money on mine. I've always been interested in that. What's the reason for watching a video more than once? I'm not saying don't do it. I think it's awesome that you guys do it. I guess maybe I do understand, because when I was playing Minecraft a lot, I would watch some of B-Dubs and Scar's videos multiple times to kind of imitate some of the stuff they were doing in their builds. Monetized is 4,000 watch hours, or like 6 million short views or something like that these days, and 1,000 subs. Oh man, I'm tired of plowing, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how y'all did that for 14 hours. Bad Gaming Crew, welcome in. How's it going? There'll be more Cattle Ranch videos. What came out today? I've already lost track. Today was Whiskey RP, so tomorrow's Cattle Ranch. Oh, it's a good one too. We do some stuff. We do some very, very much needed cattle expansions finally. Work off a laptop. I mean, I know people have done that. I don't think it's impossible, but it might work. You could do this for hours on end and not get bored. I think I'm more trying to keep things to talk about. I do trucking on my YouTube channel. That's fun. The reason why I watch them a lot is because I like them a lot. That's fair. That's a fair answer. Well, do I have a favorite movie? Oh, I see where you're going with there, Savage. That, yes. Yes. Point. Yeah, point taken. So yeah, we're gonna get we're gonna finish this, and it's gonna be. My guess is 85%. Is what my guess is. 85% is what it's gonna say when we're done. Tornado sirens today? Gosh. That season's just starting too, isn't it? JR. Enjoy Cattle Ranch series. Hello from Scotland. Welcome in. I'll rewatch you and a few others. Your Whiskey RP series has my son asking questions like, can we do this on our farm? Oh, this area is going to be fun. All right, perfectionists, put your blinders on, please. Happy's guess is 93. Don't mind me, just plowing through the grass. Brody, I'm not sure what the minimum specs are. They went off about 40 minutes ago. It's time to make the circle. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that when I turn around here. Gonna do that when I turn around. Hey, oh, we're at 80%. Happy might be right. 93 might be closer. Anybody else have some guesses on that? So this should be 90-35 here, right? Yeah. I won't be able to watch a lot of your lives starting basketball soon. Sweet. No worries. No requirements from me. I appreciate everyone that can make it. Basketball was my sport of choice in high school. See, now I should have made that circle last time, because now I feel like I need to just go this way and make it. And we're kind of, you know, doubling down on what we've done already. Can-Am Club. We are starting a new series where I'm starting with nothing. The map is called Pennsylvania. I got it on kingsmods.net. And the idea of this playthrough is that we're going to own every piece of land on this map before we call it a success. I think it's like a, gosh, I don't even know if you'd call it a ×1 map. It is a smaller map. I'll show it here in just a second while my concentration on this terrible circle I just did. Let's pull that up. 83%. I don't know. So yeah, this is the whole map. Right now we're doing a contract. We're not using any we're not doing any, what's the word? Forestry to get our funds. And we don't have a truck. We don't own anything. We're homeless, and we're begging farmers to let us do work for them. So what do you do with this right here? Oh man. These are just like super annoying strips right here. Like tempted to just like back up and do it this way. I feel like that's what I would do in real life. The worst of the storm has passed. Oh, I'm like reading and driving like a crazy person. I'm gonna read that. The worst part of the storm is past now, and it's just rain. We walked outside and we could see out the windows. Last year I walked out in the middle of a... Wow. I'm happy that we're in... Oh, I guess that was the wrong line. a part of Michigan where that seems to be pretty rare. But if we were any farther south, I don't think it would be. Why does it keep locking on to 37 there? Oh, sport when I can. 2 years ago, I won our championship. Sweet. How many of you guys watch Giants' old videos? Past. I've been tempted to play older versions of the game. What's my favorite? I don't know if I have a favorite tractor. I tend to, so originally I really liked the John Deeres because I didn't know anything about anything, and that's just what I've seen my whole life. I don't like green that much, and so when you don't really, like, I'm trying to learn, like, that is one of the things about this channel is I am trying to learn a lot about farming, and this game has been educational for me, but I'm trying to step it up and actually learn more about the equipment and stuff as well. And honestly, I didn't like really John Deere because of the color, which is kind of silly, right? But I like Case. I like Case IH. I tend to lean towards that. And if we go strictly off looks, I have seen in person some New Hollands that I thought were just beasts and looked awesome. So that's why I did the New Holland challenge when I did that a while back, which not a lot of people saw because that series did not do great. Oh, I got all backwards. Got all backwards with my plow, I think. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. What? Savage, you didn't need to do that. But I can relate. That's why I play video games, is it's a nice escape from the day-to-day grind of life. Thank you so much for your support. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad it is a nice escape from life for you. Having a hard time keeping up now. I started on 16, 18, 19, 20. Wow, that's all a lot of games. Try not to bother you, and I'm just happy to. No worries. That's why I like streaming. It's been a blast so far, and I'm sorry that we're just plowing because that was not the plan, but that's the way the contracts rolled out, and we got to figure out how to get those harvesting contracts to work. I mean, worst case, we could cheese it. Oh, happy we're at 90%. I think your 93 is wrong. We're gonna have to get caught up on comments here. We're getting so close. I'm like having to concentrate now because it's not just like straight lines anymore. More cattle ranch out tomorrow. How long has Grant been around? Has it been since 15 or is it 17 when he first started? Okay, now I'm doubting myself if 17 is even a thing. Or if 15 is even a thing. Ford 3095 since 13 now, and I'm 40, running great. All right, let me finish this up. I think 15, and I'll catch up on some comments here. How do we want to finish this? Oh, what's the percentage at now? Oh, 96. It was misleading. It seemed to be misleading. We're just going straight. I'm harvesting the field you're plowing. That's funny. Was the first farm sim guy that he uploaded videos to on YouTube. The farm sim game. Now I have a question. When all of you do contracts, are you completists, or do you run as fast as possible once the farmer is happy with the progress you've made? I've done both. I have ran as fast as possible. I have completely finished every little bit of the plowing. Stayed up till 4 a.m. Thank you so much. Whenever they say it's done, I'm out. He can finish it. That's funny. So do you like 98%? You just keep checking, keep checking, keep checking? Are you? Oh, I guess it pops up, doesn't it? I guess it's been a while since I've done a contract. So would it be offensive to just go like this? Come on, 2%. I'm a completist. I have to finish everything to 100%. I had a feeling there'd be a mixed bag. There it is. We finished. Oh, the completists are going to be so sad, but we're collecting. And look, oh, it's done. Look at that. How well we plowed it. So we made 5,400. Ooh, okay. Where can we test this out? We're gonna jump in. We're gonna slow down time to test this out. And we're gonna go fly mode real quick. Let's catch up on comments real quick. Oh, gotta scroll a little bit. All right, the $10 donation's about where I got hung up. Savage again, thank you so much. One more cattle ranch. Then we talked about squad for a little bit. 6 deadly kids. Ford 3095 had it since I was 13. Now I'm 40. Still running great. That's your favorite tractor? That's awesome. You're almost, yeah, I was almost done. Let's see. GPS doesn't help with that radius. No, it does not. Not much. I think Grant was 13. You guys talking about Grant for a little bit. Okay, I didn't miss too much. Need some water here for a second. If it's a harvesting contract, then I'll finish it. Gotcha. That's fair. So I think what I might do is if I can't find this area, it looks real tempting to see if we can do that. Let's put it like right here, and let's see if there is another contract. Small one. Borrow items. Please move away, move your equipment away. So sad. So we could do this. And then where is field 3 at? Oh, it's field 15 apparently. So we'll go over here and visit. And to cheese it, and like nobody would know otherwise, right? If I was doing this on on videos, I try not to do stuff like this, but it's really no different, right? So we'll add, so 5475 is what we need to remember. And we're gonna come in here. We're just gonna do something like that. I'm gonna put this in chat so I remember. Then we're go to this harvester. We're going to buy, yes, we're gonna buy it. And we'll do this one. And then we're gonna need a trailer. I think this is the one they had in the picture. And is this where I remember that I didn't change my store location? It is. So let's go ahead and head over there. Right there. And so where did the... All the way here? All right. We'll do it this way. We'll go right here. And we will reset. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay, what just happened there? Grain mill. Reset. Let's hop out of this. Reset. That's interesting. Okay. So that did not want to respect anything that we just did. Oh, we are in fly mode, aren't we? So we'll get in that when we're done. Before we turn in the contracts, what we'll do is we will sell everything, fix the money, and then we will turn in the contract. All right. Bro's cheating already. That was a joke, by the way. Oh, no one take it personal. I cheat all the time. I was reading. I wasn't speaking there. Which way is field 15? Is it this way? Are we even going to be able to drive there? Okay, so there's a few things I might use on this afterwards. I might take advantage of the hide objects mod and hide some objects on this because I think that's what's causing some of the problems. I think it is a little too tight of a fit in some places. It is absolutely circumventing, yeah, I said that right, the rules. No, we wanted to cut through that farm, but we're not going to be able to. We'll go this long way. What time are you and Nate going to film tomorrow? I'm not sure. But this should be a quick harvest too. We need to get a tractor to pull the grain, the trailer with. Yeah, we definitely went the long way here. Oh, look at those emotes. Are we gonna be able to get over this bridge without a header trailer? Oh. I was reading. We're not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to. Is there another way to get over there? What are we running into now? Oh, I do see another route. We're stuck. And super strength doesn't even want to work. Oh, maybe I don't have it enabled. It seems to be enabled by default for me usually. I don't have FS22 because my mom deleted it. RIP. Austin Powers over here. Just some really weird things. About this map. Oh, I don't have Lumberjack installed. That's why I don't have super strength. Yeah, can't you re-download it? Oh, this has it though, doesn't it? I've never enabled it this way. Is this a bridge too? Oh. Should have just walked across here. Don't mind me. Brody, honestly, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how long we'll stay alive. I think I definitely want to finish this contract and get all this sorted out so that the money isn't as ridiculous as it is right now. And also, let's go ahead and get time moving. And chat's gonna have to remind me of that dollar amount, or I'm gonna have to scroll up forever. And we didn't put GPS on it. And not believe nobody yelled at me for that. It's all right. We'll get rolling here. To do it the old-fashioned way, we're gonna have to drive ourselves. Chuck Norris approves. 54.75. It's kind of easy to remember. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Have a good day. Sorry about that. Doesn't happen in real life. Never. Oh. This was outside yesterday. Dude in a skid steer with forks on it came by with a round bale. I don't know where he was going, but he came back more than once. He was transferring one bale at a time, a decent amount of distance with a skid steer. It was pretty cool. See, I don't really like the money looking like this, though. It kind of feels dirty. You guys won't tell anybody, though, right? It never happened. So I can't imagine how many months straight of contracts we'll have to do before we have a decent amount of money. I think what I might do is I might build after the stream, I might just build a co-op and have the equipment there for me to use for contracts. Not a word. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like this better than plowing. Take screenshot of money. No, officer, I did that many contracts in 3 hours of gameplay. Would it be the biggest mistake in the world to get arrested again on Whiskey RP? How many of you have seen Shrek? I've seen Shrek. I think I've seen all 3 of them. There's probably more than that now. I think I've seen 3 of them. Donkey is probably one of the best characters ever in a cartoon movie. Oh, I didn't think we were gonna get more than 1 load on this. So what kind of tractor should we buy for our co-op? All right, 83%. We're gonna stay over here. We're gonna turn now. We'll do this row. I don't know if we'll run out, but we're gonna stop before then and get our tractor over here, unload, and then keep going. MF. Not all of us have. Find a Shrek game to play. Seen 1 or 2 of them. No. What would Shrek do in a game? Get off my swamp. All right, we're gonna buy the tractor. We're gonna set money to where it needs to be. And then we'll be good. And we'll take this over to an area. We'll make a co-op here where we borrow equipment to get around the contract issue. We'll have to buy supplies when like we do fertilizer contracts and herbicide ones. But we'll go ahead with like something I won't use normally. It's a little outrageous. But we'll do that. And then we will set money to 54.75? 475? Roll up. Yeah, good memory. So, tonight, why is it like, oh, because I moved it. We had a nice walkthrough on how I set up games, and then we had a nice walkthrough on what we do when maps aren't perfect. Instead of giving up on the map, because I still think this is a decent looking map, and I enjoy the size of it for this playthrough. Luckily, playing on PC, there's lots of ways around it that don't ruin the gameplay for you. For the co-op, you should get a John Deere 20. It's too bad I saw that too late. We can get it later. Ogres are like onions, they have layers. It shouldn't cost you if you already bought it once. Well, the way we're simulating Mad Hatter is that borrowing items on contracts is somewhat broken on this map. So when I do start doing the videos for this full playthrough, we'll get the co-op going so that we can simulate that instead. Oh, terrible turnaround. Terrible turnaround. And then eventually, because like, you're borrowing the person that you're doing the contract for his equipment, right? So the farmer that owns this land is going to have equipment to harvest his own land. He just couldn't do it today, and he's paying someone else to take care of it for him or her. So that's what we're simulating. I don't know what my mom did, because, oh... Caleb, did you have it on, like, EA Game Pass or Xbox Game Pass or something? Lopper Popper Lop. It's a valid comment there. That is a very valid comment. Ah, it's been a while since I've harvested anything. So I was in Arizona. Oh, I missed some. I was in Arizona for a week, so I pre-recorded. All of last week's videos were pre-recorded the week before that. Didn't touch Farming Simulator for over a week. Yesterday I recorded a few episodes. Worked a little bit. Recorded a little bit. Was supposed to record with Happy, but was in a terrible mood. So I canceled on Happy. So it's been nice to get back in here and actually do harvest. And the 2 videos I made, there was no harvesting. So this is fun. A little more challenging without GPS. App Store? Like the Windows App Store? You definitely should be able to re-download it. Or is it on your phone? Phone App Store? The trees getting covered up like that drives me nuts. I need to get that mod added too. I will play anyone. Gotta go. 10 minutes is bedtime. Only the boys. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, they have a version of this game on mobile. I believe it's on Apple and Android. I don't like mobile games, so I bought it, downloaded it, and tried to play it. I thought it'd be fun, like on planes or just hanging out with the wife and watching TV. I just couldn't do it. Giving kids bad ideas now. His mom is going to make him stop watching YouTube because you're telling him things that she told him not to. Oh, did she say not to download it again? Then if she said not to download it again, don't download it again. I guess it's getting late and my filter is getting a little different. Okay, this field's bigger than I thought it was. I mean, it's not big, but I thought it was going to be like a 5-minute harvest. But I so far I'm enjoying the field size on this. Maybe this would have been good for farm rescue field size wise. 40% complete on harvesting. She deleted it, right? So, oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Property Brothers Swamp. Mad Hatter, see ya. Play on Xbox, so I didn't know. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, 82%. Let's go unload. Is this gonna fill up that tractor though? Do we have crop destruction on? It doesn't work on contracts, does it? How are we doing over here? Oh, that's gonna be close. So where is the sale location? Contract is the grain mill. that not lighting up for us? Oh, it is right there, grain mill. So we'll tag that. Take a break. I wonder, oh, we're gonna get extra money for this too. Potentially. That's the way to go. Oh, straight shot. Typically, I would wait till it's completely full to do this, but I thought I'd break it up a little bit and drive and see this map a little bit here. Your farm for money in farming. You farm for money in farming. Yeah. I do logging. Yeah, no logging on this playthrough. That was the idea. Tempted to do a only logging series eventually, but I don't know if I have the patience for that. It's not my favorite thing. Sneak through here. All right. And let's see about where we tip this. And hopefully the money doesn't go up and this is the right place. Beautiful. So that gets us pretty close, about halfway done. Someone should make a Shrek. Charles and the Shrek. I don't enjoy Shrek that much. So 61%. Okay, so if we get an entire full trailer, we're gonna start making some profit. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but that's how the game's designed, so that's how we're gonna play it. I grew up with logging. My papa taught me. Oh, that's cool. Used to work at a sawmill. That's cool. That does make it different. I think if my dad taught me and raised me as a logger, I would probably think totally different of it too. I am tempted to play with the no tabbing mod, whatever it's called. Well, turn that on a little too early. So this looks like, to me, if I was guessing, we're gonna get a little more than one full trailer load here. I'm kind of hoping, I don't remember what this pays. 3,000, so I'm hoping it pays, you know, roughly about 6,000 total after, and a 11,000 first month would be nice. Ever heard All-Star Smash? Yeah. Shrek's theme song. Charles, did you just watch Shrek? Oh, don't hit the tree. We almost hit the tree. Can we do it? Oh, not bad. I don't know if I can stay straight, though. I feel like I move the mouse way too often doing this way. No way someone else's brother's watching Shrek right now. Oh, look how much I missed. I don't remember if con. It's a big deal. Country. Country? So I'll get the unit converter mod. I'll copy that from another mod folder later on. And we'll get this map all set up for that. Yeah, first person, we missed a lot. And this is why you finish the harvesting ones. I'm gonna have a fall asleep. All the Shrek content, huh? It's one of those movies that was way better than it should have been. And I think it's because it's like, I think the parents and the adults enjoyed it more than the kids, maybe, or as much as the kids. I'm driving fine. Keep playing till 2 a.m. I will be here. I don't think I'll be playing that long. I'll probably finish this contract and call it. Let's see, did Fiona turn into an ogre in the first movie, or is that like the second movie? Somebody once told me that the 12 hours, no way. No way. I would not be. Maybe someday. Maybe we'll have a reason for it and find some fundraiser or something. But there's got to be a reason. Other than just cause for me to do a 12-hour stream. And I'd have to start early. Maybe next tournament, Happy, if you're still here. And maybe next tournament, we could do a code 12-hour stream. Some things in FS22 bother me harm in real life. My good grandpa brought me in the mid-30s, a game based in Europe. I mean, those field sizes in that tournament we were just doing, 12-hour stream would make sense. All right, let's check the score. Bottom of the 7th. 4-3 still. All right. Looks like 8 outs to go for game 1. No way we hold on. I hope we do, though. Oh. I didn't realize I was that close to the crops. So it looks like we're not going to get an entire trailer full again. That's okay. don't know, Happy. I wouldn't mind streaming that other series idea that we've been flirting with for a few months. Gotta go to school tomorrow, but yeah, you need sleep. You need sleep if you're going to school. I have the advantage of living on East Coast Eastern time and working a job that is Pacific time, or Mountain Standard technically. So there's a 3-hour difference. So I get away with staying up late. Definitely should stream that series. Yeah. I will get the mod pack set up. Nice. That got the motivation going. Oh, thank you, Joel. So this one I'm thinking, okay, we might get a little bit of extra cash, you know, with the way contracts work. So all that I missed, if this was real life and I had $5,400 to my name, no car, no place to live, nothing, I would definitely go and get the little bit of sorghum in that field while I'm using someone else's equipment that's not costing me any more money. And we're going to go maximize our profit here. Potentially. And if not, we completely cleaned up this field for this farmer. And maybe next month we'll get we'll cultivate it for him. Oh, too early on lowering that. Oh, normally I stay up later so I can... 9:04 here. I don't know, Charles. Is it a Shrek dad joke? You want to watch... You want to see FS22 die, watch Gray still plays. What series about just starting to watch Farming Sim and playing it? What's the series about? Oh, it's a competitive multiplayer. I wasn't gonna say. Oh no, I still need that running. All right, top of the 8th. Let's go D-backs. Let's go D-backs. All right, so let's see. It says 93%, so we should just have to drop this off. Oh, sorry to hear you lost your job. That's no fun. Man, I'm so tempted to drive to Milwaukee and watch one of these games. See, I think I'm driving fine. Chris can drive. JCB is pretty easy to drive too. I have insomnia kicks myself. All right, let's see if we make some cash here. Oh, come on. There it goes. All right, $2,000 for the harvest, so about a $4,000, $5,000 harvest. I think we're gonna park this here for now. I'll have to look around and figure out what I want to do for a co-op. So we'll park that there, but this we will definitely not, leave in this field. Find somewhere to park that. And no better place than this right now. So now let's go in here and collect 10,000. Not bad for a first month. Not bad at all. Just gonna jump up here. I wanted to go here too. Just gonna move around a little bit. Get a, whoops. That's not what I want to do. Get a decent view of this map. So this map creator, these fields out here are not accessible. Like you run into the edge of the map, but I thought it was pretty sweet idea to do that. Don't look over there. So these fields are fake as well. So right about here around are the real ones. So that'll be all the land that we need to own. Maybe we'll figure out a time frame to pull that off. I don't know. Recently just caught up on your vids. Are you going to be making more farming? Oh yeah, it's never ending. Oh, family farming. No, family farming I'm probably done with. That's why I released season 2. Imagine Nate driving in real life. Where I'm at in South Dakota, we don't say tomorrow. TMR, we say either silage, rations, or just call it feed. I don't think I've never heard of TMR until playing the game. I've heard of feed. What does TMR do for cows? Does anything different than just feed? From what I understand, the fermenting process of the grass and turning it into silage is just really good for the digestive for the cows. And I think they like the taste of it better too. Just more nutrition? I think. Happy probably knows. Oh, you're not cattle farmers, are you? Are you guys cattle? You guys are cattle farmers, aren't you? Interesting. My watch just told me I met my standing goal, but I didn't stand up right now. See, that's what I've heard too. My parents have chickens, and my mom's been fermenting the feed, and the chickens go crazy when they do that, when she does that. A beef cattle, nice. All right. Well, this has been fun. I did want to show off the be right back screen. It's kind of cool. 2 hours, 20 minutes. Very nice. I think this is where I'll leave you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll do this on a regular basis, I think. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the donations, the members, all the comments, and keeping me entertained and chatting with me. I'll see you guys soon.